Definitely forgot that part. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, it's your host, E. Carter, host of First Class Podcast. This is Talk About It Tuesday.
Yeah, what up with it? It's ADR Eternal, man. You already know, man, here.
So, Talk About It Tuesday, for those who don't know, it's something new that I've been starting the last, about 2 or 3 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
So, it's just a little breakup in between shows to where, we might cover some different topics that we do not touch on the show, whether it's ADR here with me or just me conversing with the fans. Like I said, I go live. I go on Instagram or Facebook, whatever the case may be, and just try to interact with everybody and, see what type of topics you would like us to talk about on the show or updated information, what's new, things like that. So,
yeah. I mean, I know speaking for me, in the music world, I've been checking out all the new stuff. Drake just dropped that new, that new video, 2 new songs.
I have not seen the video.
I'm fucking with it. The video's tight.
I mean, you played the songs the other day. I like the songs.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I really didn't get a chance to pay attention to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run it back because
I'm going to get my live set up.
He was saying some shit on there for real.
So, good morning. I work third shift, so that's why I probably seem like I'm extra awake right now. This nigga just don't sleep, so.
Hey, man. My sleep pattern's super weird. Like, I'm like a night owl, early bird hybrid.
Is that possible?
I don't know. It might be possible till you dare.
Oh, shit. I hope they replay. There gotta be a high school game. Look where he jumped from.
Oh, shit. Damn, you got fucking hops in this bitch.
The things that you see on Instagram on accident, like.
Word.
Yeah.
Hey, to anybody that might have seen this video where these niggas got AKs and face masks on, but they singing like on some bluegrass country shit. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like let us know, drop in the comments or whatever, like let us know how you feel about that. It's like, is that going too extra, or is that like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if niggas is just using it for comedy or like,
I don't know, because they was actually talking about some real shit in the song. They were talking about real shit to a country song. Like, so it was kind of weird, bro, because like it threw me for a little too. I'm like, how this is. Are these niggas being serious?
Yeah, like, I thought it was, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a completely different song and video, but somebody spliced that shit over top.
Right, but then you look at it, and it's like, no, they're singing
they're
those words.
Actually saying that shit. I was like, okay then.
Oh, what up with it, Zoe?
Like, okay then.
Like I said, man, this is Talk About It Tuesday. Every morning, well, not every morning, because it wouldn't be Talking About It Tuesday if I did it every morning, but...
You work third shift, man.
Come on now, I mean... Like, deep down. Is today Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see?
But on Tuesday mornings, man, each week, man, I try to hop on either Instagram Live, Facebook Live, or whatever, and just chop it up with the listeners, the fans, the people who support.
Yes, sir.
And, just talk about something random. It's more of a cool down. Like, today I'm not really your favorite host. I'm just E. Carter today, you know what I'm saying? So, we chop it up, we're going to talk a little shit. Just to keep everybody, like, updated on what's going on, this week, we are introducing video to the podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to lie, I'm excited.
It's ready. We ready. We've been camera ready. You feel me? Look at our faces, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Came in
black men in their prime, bro. We been camera ready.
It's a story. It's an urban legend that sometime in '87, around July 20th, 21st, somewhere around that time, that a baby was born. And when that baby came out, all the other lights went out besides the room that he was in. And it was like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was like, from then on, you know what I'm saying? It's just been a story to tell.
Period.
No, I'm capping. But But nah, you know, like I said, just something that we're gonna do. We are introducing our video, so be on the lookout on YouTube. Mind you, this is going to be on YouTube right here. So
Yep.
like it, share it, subscribe to the page. This is on the YouTube pages where we're gonna post, talk about it Tuesdays, maybe some behind the scenes skits.
Yes, sir. And post your comments, man. Leave your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We always love to hear from y'all. We check on that stuff, you know what I'm saying, like every other day. Let us know how you feel. Let us know, you know what I'm saying, you disagree with something we was talking about, you agree, or like you came at it from another point that we didn't think about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit us up.
One thing that I believe in, I believe there is no such thing as negative feedback.
Yeah.
Any feedback is good feedback to me. Even if they might be coming across negative, but if you still bringing attention to the page, you still have the nerve to drop a comment, whether
you can take something positive.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you might be the first person to comment, but now we're gonna get some more comments just because of that comment. You know what I mean? So please, man, like and share, man. You know, anybody who is into podcasts that, you know, likes to watch them, listen to them, please share this with them, pass it along. Dayton, Ohio's own. You know what I mean? First class podcast, you feel me? Yeah. What up with it, AJ? We're getting it cracking right here on the live. But like, just to get it kicked off, man, like, I'm curious on what other topics people want us to talk about.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Something I was just thinking about. I want to know how, you know what I'm saying, I want to know how everybody else out there feel about it. I've been seeing like a couple of social media celebrities, influencers, you know what I'm saying, going on about like, hey, I just got paid out, you know what I'm saying, I just got paid from doing this little survey shit, or this, like, you know what I'm saying, you click the referrals or click the links, like, and they'll be having bands in their hand when they talking about it, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, you do your research and it don't end up working out for you the way it worked out for them. So it's like, is it a scam or is it something niggas is got a different hold on?
Personally, I think this is a scam. I don't believe none of that shit. I'm a little bit older than you.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but when I first came out of high school, it was a whole bunch of little shit like that. It wasn't as influenced as it is now with social media and stuff, but it was a big thing then, man, and that shit just seemed like a quick scam. Like I feel like people just cash their check and then they make that video. Yeah. So it's like, oh man, that shit worked, and then it don't work out for you, and then sometimes you end up losing money.
Yeah. Shit,
I ended up losing like $80 because I loaned it to a friend of mine that got caught up in the scam. I told him it was a scam. I'm like, bruh, I don't think that shit real. He was like, nah, bruh, it worked. I seen it, bruh. I done did my research, bruh. That shit worked, bruh. All I gotta do is do this, and then that shit gonna come back tenfold. I ended up spending half my day running this motherfucker around, doing all this extra shit, man. And we did talk about the Dwayne Wade situation.
Yeah.
Or whatever. We did that.
We did.
We did discuss that on. Did we discuss that on the last show?
I think so.
I think it wasn't an actual topic, but as far as topic wise, that's probably gonna have a big play in this in our next show coming up, which we are gonna be recording this weekend. Because we definitely gonna talk about what are we talking about? We're talking about the image, the death of the black image, or just the black male image in today's world, or today's perspective anyway.
Yeah.
So right now I'm not gonna get a whole lot into that actual topic, but I can talk about how I felt about the Dwayne Wade situation. But as far as I feel about it, him as a parent, he's doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Your job as a parent is to groom and teach your children to be the best individual that they can possibly be.
Yeah.
What I don't like about the whole situation is how I feel like they're forcing our children to go outside the box and become different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, kids talking about, oh, they knew that they was different at the age of 3.
Yeah.
I don't really believe that. I have a 3-year-old. I have 2 kids myself. And I had not on purpose, like it wasn't even a purpose conversation. I had a conversation with my 3-year-old daughter that told me out of her mouth, she said, Dad, I'm a girl. Mom's a girl. you're a boy. Uncle Lou is a boy.
Yeah.
Your friend James is a boy.
Yeah.
Her friend, basically her cousin, is a boy. I'm like, yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
Because she's 3, so she's learning how to identify with her gender, which she's a girl. Now, if she grows up and decides that she likes girls and is a lesbian, then okay.
I feel like something that's a little confusing to the young kids and to teenagers these days. Like, I've been watching that Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and it's a character on there who I forget what her original name was, but she started, you know what I'm saying, telling her friends, and like she ended up telling her dad, like, you know, I'm a boy. I feel like I'm a boy. Like, I want to be a boy. Start calling me Theo and shit like that. And it was strange. I'm like, okay, I'll go with that, whatever. But then like it got weird because she ended up liking this dude, and like they got into a relationship and like on some heterosexual shit, but she still feels like she's a dude. I'm like, that's confusing to kids and confusing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's...
I know it's confusing to kids because it's confusing to me. I heard about a situation, man, where it's a lesbian chick, but she's with a dude, but he's transgender, so he wants to be a girl. He wants to be a woman.
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah, that's weird.
That's just weird to me. Like I said, like, whatever your preference is,
yeah,
that's fine with me. Like, if you like, and I know a lot of people look at me like, well, E, you feel different because you have girls. It's different if you have a son. And I can agree with that. Yes, that is different. But at the same time, as a parent, I'm not going to disown either one of them. Like, I don't believe in homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I was raised. You feel me? But at the same time, I will still accept you for who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're not going to tell me, oh, Dad, I'm a boy now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if I had a son, you're like, oh, I'm a girl, so call me this. Like, nigga, no. I'm going to call you your name because that's the name that I gave you. Yeah. When you was born and I seen that you had a Johnson. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If you say that I would rather it be saying, oh, well, I'm gay. I like boys. Yeah. All right, cool. I mean, not cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's one thing. But saying that you identify, how do you identify as somebody totally different? That's like a black person saying, I identify as a white guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that made me think of that Atlanta episode. Have you seen it? No.
I've never watched that.
Oh man, season 1.
Do I want to? Yes, but I told you, me and watching shows, it got to be on Netflix or it got to be something I can like binge watch. Like, if it's a every week or every 2 week show, I'm gonna miss it and then I'm gonna be pissed because I'm not gonna know what the fuck's going on.
There was this parody spoof episode about this fake like black news network, and they were. It was so, like, Donald Glover is brilliant, first of all. That nigga's a genius. And he, basically throughout that episode, there was a character that was going around telling people he was white. And that, like, he identified as a white dude. And, like, it was just fucking hilarious, the whole shit. Because he would be, like, standing in front of the mirror, like, practicing different phrases and shit. Like, with a fucking button-up pink shirt, like, and he was like making up this fake life for himself. Like, yeah, I really do this. I'm a senior executive consultant on such and such. And then, like, his mom, like, nigga, you ain't had a job in like 15 years, bro. What is she talking about? Like, that made me think about that shit. But like, something I didn't think about before is I feel like it's a little dangerous with these celebrities because they're always in the spotlight. And in the case of Dwayne Wade, he's either, you know what I'm saying, practicing, you know, wait, what?
What?
I'm not a sports nigga.
Okay.
I will always admit that I'm not a sports nigga for real.
What's happening with you?
Dwayne Wade still plays ball, doesn't he?
No.
Okay, that's what I figured.
He recently retired, my guy.
Niggas gonna shit on me for that, but
Yeah,
hey,
niggas
I just
definitely
didn't
gonna.
know.
It's cool, man.
I just didn't know, cuz.
I tried, like,
Me and the sports
know,
world is so separated, like.
and I'm trying to like integrate him into the sports world because this nigga be missing shit.
Well, what I was gonna say, if that nigga was still playing ball, is like, this nigga got practice, this nigga got games, this nigga got other shit that he's doing that's gonna take him away from his kid.
I mean, but honestly, before that, I think don't quote me on it, but I think before he didn't have full custody over his kids at first, I believe. I think he went with a back and forth with whoever his wife
Is his wife black?
Yeah, he's married to Gabrielle Union.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the eat booty princess. That's what I call her.
Did not know that.
Did you know she eat ass?
I heard that. I don't know how I heard that. Didn't know that was married.
Yeah, the thing
But
was
yeah. Big ups to her.
Big ups to her because she eat ass?
Big ups to him for getting with her.
Because she eat ass?
Because it's Gabrielle Union.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get past that. She eat ass. Like, every time I see her now, I'll be like, bro, she bad.
Yeah.
But she eat ass. Like, I don't know, like.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's a confusing situation.
My homie Zoe, he just said the coronavirus rarely affects black skin. Only 3 confirmed cases are African. 1, I did not know that. But
I didn't know that either.
People at work think I'm racist. Cause I'm like, bro, no, black people don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, I'm black, bro. I'm a fucking superhero, bro. They're like, why? You're a superhero because you black? Nigga, yes. Period. Like, yeah, we the first people who planted Earth. Like, it was us. Then it was y'all. Then y'all got mad. It was like, fuck it. Let's just kidnap a whole bunch of people and like raise them how we want to raise them. Like, that's like, to be honest, Hitler was a freaking genius. He said it a long time ago. He said, give me any child at birth and I can raise them to be whatever I want them to be. If I want them to be a doctor, I can raise them to be a doctor. If I want them to be a whatever the case may be, I can raise them to be that.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the power of influence. So when I say that, and then I go back to just looking at stuff on what's going on now, like I said before, when we was talking about it the other day, like, it's all of these subliminal messages within commercials, TV shows,
right.
Shit, YouTube. You know, you got people coming out like, oh, I'm this, and it's supposed to be different and exciting. Like, I'm who I want to be, and can't nobody hold me back. So it's like, now kids are watching that, like, yeah, nobody's gonna hold me back either. So this is what I want to do because it's new, it's exciting. Yeah. And then you also have people that just join the cause because it's something to fight for. Like, it might not even be your particular situation, but just because it's something to fight for, now you're automatically a part of it now. And that's where that shit throws me a loop.
I just think of what Dave Chappelle said about, like, Caitlyn Jenner being celebrated and being on the fucking cover of magazines and shit, but Cassius Clay had to go through hell just to change his name.
Yeah.
Like,
why can't I change my name?
Yeah.
Like, that's
I mean,
crazy.
granted, he was a part of the Muslim, you know, community and stuff like that, so they probably had issues with him changing his name. And that was probably a thing. But,
I mean, at the same time, at that time, I believe Elijah Muhammad gave them names.
That's what I was thinking, actually. And in my head, I just went back on that because I'm like, actually, didn't he give them?
Yeah. Like, I guess it went to some type of, I don't know how he broke it down. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But, you know, maybe he based it off of their character or who they were and was like, man, when I see you, I see blase, this name, this word means this, so here's your Muslim name. But at the same time, Elijah Muhammad couldn't give, it was thousands upon thousands of Muslims, especially back then. You know what I'm saying? He didn't actually, as far as I know, I don't think he handpicked everybody's Muslim name.
Doesn't Muhammad mean like prophet or?
I believe so.
Something like that.
Something to that effect. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, to all my religious people out there on the Dwayne Wade topic, to all my churchgoers, would you be accepting of somebody like would you be accepting of, like, say, your reverend doing a sex change?
No.
And becoming a woman?
No. Now you splicing shit. Now you want with transgender and religion.
Like that's a question, bro. That is a question. And then what's crazy how they tripping people up on it is, like, people can actually go out and have these operations, like, and restructure their shit. Like I feel like if that wasn't possible, we'd have way less of this shit going on. But the fact that it's a thing, and it's like, oh, all I need is just this much money and I can go have this operation and change, like,
my thing
it's
is
becoming
like,
part of the conversation now.
But my thing is, like, what about the people who want to do a change but don't have the funds to do it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You got all this. I don't know, man. Like I said, I think it's a weird, just another way to target the black culture. Even though it's not just targeted at the black culture, but at the same time, we're going to get into it a lot more over on the show.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, that's the first topic off the ballot. Like, because I know we're going to go into that a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, as everybody can see, I done started my dread life journey. So, meanwhile, in between the shows and videos, Instagram, Facebook, and everything like that, YouTube, I will be trying to at least keep the progress going as far as progress updates. I'm 1 week in. So, you know, they don't look too bad, though. I mean, I'm actually happy with the results.
I'll be wanting to have more conversations about religion, but I don't be wanting to piss people off with my viewpoints and stuff, you know?
But my thing, as far as that, like, I have no problem talking about religion, just because I know me personally, I'm not going to get that upset. But the one reason why I don't like discussing religion a whole lot, because as far as the things that I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't want to be talking about something and I'm like, well, I don't know how true this is. I've never, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was just something I heard. So that whole back and forth. But as far as, like, I have a thick skin.
Yeah.
And I feel like talking about politics with certain people and religion with certain people it's a thick conversation, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a thick,
should get deep.
It's like a thick cup of milk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, do I drink it fast and get it over with, or do I take my time with it? Like, a lot of people can't have that conversation openly because they get upset. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, because the thing is, it becomes, at some point in time in the conversation, it doesn't become your opinion and my opinion. It ends up becoming, oh, I need to force my opinion on you.
Yeah.
So once that happens, conversation is over. You're not even keeping an open mind and listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So
I've had conversations with atheists, like a couple atheists one time for like an hour or so, and that was an interesting ass conversation.
Me too, but like, you know, most atheists know more about religion than people know about their own denomination.
Yeah.
Like,
because they had to come to that decision. Like,
yeah, so they did their research. Like I said, I have a friend of mine. He's an atheist, and cool dude, genuine dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It do something for you and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. And
I think a lot of people get that misconstrued as far as, like, if you're an atheist, then you're automatically an evil person. Like, no, that's just they just choose to believe maybe in science.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. It doesn't have nothing to do with get your character. But he told me the facts. He said, man, he's read the Bible cover to cover a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like more than once.
Yeah. And
he was working on trying to read the Quran and everything like that. Like, he wanted to do his research. And it was just like, until I find something else that I believe in, I'm gonna be an atheist. Yeah. And the thing is, that blew my mind at that time because I had a misperception of what I thought an atheist was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I met him, and then when he told me that, I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was real genuine and shit, man. But like my homie Zoe just said, he said, man, the corona's not gonna be the death of us. Too many worldwide spread diseases that did not wipe us out. Like black folks ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
The disease that's killing black folks is black folks.
The shit that's killing black folks is what did Dave Chappelle say? Sugar.
Nah, it's black folks.
He said salt.
Now,
I think he said salt.
Speaking of that, I do want to take a quick moment and I would like to say, rest in paradise. A friend of mine, a homie of mine, kind of grew up with him, played ball with him. Passed away yesterday due to gun violence. So
rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, BJ, man. Gone too soon, and that shit is always a fucking tough pill to swallow, man. Cause I don't know, bro. That shit happens it happens way too often.
Yeah.
And I feel like the older I get, the closer that shit comes to home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. The shit is crazy. But and then a lot of people think about moving. They're like, oh, I have to get out the city. Like, I don't think that really matters, man. Unless you're going to some type of suburb or gated community or something like that. Yeah. Crime is everywhere.
Just and they have those here.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, just because, you know what I'm saying?
They have rural areas all over Ohio. Like, you can move, you know what I'm saying? You can stay in the state if you're trying to get away from violent shit. Like, you just want to go to, like, a little gated community. I've seen tons of those.
Right.
Here, and they far out, but, they out here.
See? There go right there. Deadly shooting, reporting in Dayton.
Damn.
So I heard it was like 3 of them. Like I said, one would have stopped. Like, it's crazy, man. And the thing is, people are. I don't think it. Like me personally, I feel like it's really never that deep.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like because when I went out to Cleveland like a couple months ago to do some music with some niggas, and nigga, for like 2 hours, bruh, all we heard was outside the fucking windows and shit. We like, bruh, what the fuck is going on? Like, y'all niggas gotta start, y'all niggas gotta start going to open fields, bruh. Like, if y'all gonna do that shit, bruh, be fucking responsible with the shit. Like, that's a little bit of my issue, a little bit with younger African Americans, like teenagers or like early 20s, like 2021, and you do wild shit. It's like, be responsible with that wild shit, bruh. Like you, if you doing it in the middle of an apartment complex, like, nigga, them bullets come back down, cause like, you feel me?
But see, but at the same time, I can remember being like, it wasn't that long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, shit.
10 years ago, I was 22.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at 22, I was doing wild shit too.
Cause next thing you know, niggas gonna be at overpasses and shit.
Nigga, they said, bro,
in front of traffic.
You remember the highway shooter? The DC shooter?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm just saying,
DC
like,
sniper.
Yeah, the DC sniper, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I remember being young and wild and hanging out of car windows and doing a whole bunch of extra shit. He's stupid. But yeah, like, so I kind of fought that, but at the same time, I'm like, I remember being young. I did a whole lot of irresponsible shit. I didn't die. I didn't kill anybody doing none of that wild shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you literally learn more as you get older. Like,
yeah. As
you go through shit and you see shit. Like, now I look at shit a totally different way than I did before. Yeah. Like, but the thing is, with all this gun violence, man, it's to the point now where you don't even want to stand up for yourself no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really a shoot or get shot type of thing.
Yeah. Instead
of having an altercation with somebody, it's like, you got it, bro.
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right, should I come off as a little bitch or something? Because I don't want to get shot. You know what I'm saying? I want to. The goal is when I leave the house. My goal, as soon as I leave the house, is to make it back home.
Yeah. And
I believe that's everybody's goal. When they leave out their door, wherever it's to run to the store real quick, to go to work, to go out clubbing one night or whatever, you always intend to make it home, to make it back home. And I'm like, damn, I don't think that the situation should ever be that deep to where you